Hey, what's up YouTube? Here is David or DB. Welcome back again to yet another video. So today I'm going to be talking about I watched Attack on Titan in 2022. That's the title of the video. That's what we're going to be talking about. And like you know, I'm just going to be basically going off the top of my head. I have a few notes written down here what to talk about. It's just my personal opinions on the show. I will be spoiling a lot of things that happen in the show. So I heavily do not recommend watching these videos, any of my videos of I watched, simply because I will be spoiling uh, basically anything that I please and anything that I want, whenever I want and how I want. So you've been warned. Huge spoiler warning for every season so far. I know the ending of the show as well, because I've asked someone basically just to spoil me the manga, just for myself pretty much. So let's get started. Enough of the chit chat. Let's just get started talking about Attack on Titan. In many people's eyes, this is the peak of fiction, the best anime ever made, the best plot ever made, the best characters, the best plot twist, the best world. I'm just not into that hype. Simply, it's just I understand this is a great show, but it's not that amazing. It's ridiculously overhyped. That's my problem with the show. If I watch the show without anyone else's input, I will probably enjoy the show like 50 times more. I still do enjoy the show. I still think it's like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 show. But just the hype was too much, man. The hype ruined so many things for me, which should have been good. Uh, this also comes when video games are overhyped, and then you play them and you're like, it wasn't really worth the hype. So the show just was overhyped to me. It's still a sick show, don't get me wrong. It still has insane animation, insane plot, insane writing. But just the fact it got overhyped for me was my biggest issue basically for the show. Probably I start off talking about some of the characters. Probably my favorite character would be either Mikasa or Levi. I just love the Ackermans. I think they're absolute badasses. I know it's their entire purpose just to be badasses, and that's super generic, but they have cool character designs. They have the cool fucking I don't give a shit personality, basically. Rootless when they have to be. But deep down, you know they care. You really do know they care. The whole actually plot twist between the Ackermans and with Eren and his bloodline, how they're supposed to be, they supposed to serve them or whatever. Really insane fucking plot twist, because you don't know if they actually love each other or they don't. That I'm saying this as you watch the show, you're not sure what's happening. You want to believe it's like genuine love and genuinely Mikasa doing everything for Eren, but then you might like, or is it just the fucking bloodline? Which it is. I guess we'll genuinely find out later on in the anime. Eren's just a whiny bitch. Let's be real. Before he got cool, he was just a whiny bitch. Then they decided just to make him cool, and now he's just a badass, basically antag. He's essentially just fucking went through a full whiny fucking bitch face and then to a Sasuke face just out of nowhere. I definitely prefer him in his like more emo fucking Sasuke mode. He's just more interesting. He's not a whiny bitch, which I like. Because beforehand, all he was doing was screaming, "I want to kill all the Titans." That's literally all he was doing. That's all his goal was. That's fucking. He kept. But the good thing about him and his fucking goal of fucking Titans was the whole idea in the show of just dealing with loss. Because Eren took an L after an L after an L after an L after an L. But he still kept pushing, still kept fucking moving forward towards his goal. It's just a fucking nice underlying theme, I would say. The plot twists, fuck me. This show does plot twists. I wouldn't. Okay, so the problem with this plot twist was, yes, they are a plot twist, and the plot was really sorry. I just have a coffee here for myself. So the Titan reveals as a whole, they weren't really shocking. Berthold's fucking, oh, what's her name again? The female Annie, Annie Berthold, and fucking whatever the other fellow's name was. You know all the fucking main Titans. They look exactly like their human counterparts. You basically, literally, you just can't tell them apart. Like realistically, you just can't. Right? So you knew it was them from the start. You knew them by the hair, or literally just literally by the hairstyles. You knew it was them. But the plot twist of them being from a different land and different thing, that was really cool, I think. The whole fucking classism and fucking Attack on Titan and fucking segregation between Marley and fucking the mainland. And everything is basically political in that show, which is pretty interesting. Like, literally everything is political in that show. Everything revolves around politics. The whole conflict is because of politics. The whole fucking, what you call it, division is literally just because of politics. And in a way, the fucking armies just remind me of like modern day armies, because literally everything is divided and everyone wants just things for themselves and fucking make sure their own fucking people survive, and that's it. The show is scary how it actually reminds me of like genuine real life armies. A good example of this would be probably America. I know the most obvious one, where the army is just purely there for its own benefit and for its own country, basically. I know that is literally what the army is supposed to do, but you get the point, basically. What else? What else do I like about the show? I genuinely dislike the art style. Animation, they do have really smooth animation, but the art style itself, I'm not a fan of. It works sometimes, other times it's just weird. I understand the intention of the Titans, like the regular ones, was meant to be they're like distorted, kind of freaky, creepy, freaking humanoids, basically. But I just, till this day, I just don't find Titans like scary or anything. Or I know I'm not saying you should be scared of them, but I'm like, they're not intimidating. Basically, they're they're just not like, you look at them and you just like, you get me. They're really goofy looking at times. Probably just because of their big eyes, if I'm being honest. Like the Titan designs is definitely, and their weird, funny walks. I don't know. For me, it just doesn't work. Personally, it doesn't work for me. What else was cool? Uh, all the fucking, what you call it, Levi fight scenes. Hands down, top 10 like fight scenes ever. Some of his fights. Like him versus the fucking Beast Titan was so bloody badass. I literally, in my head, I don't know, I was comparing it to the level of when Goku and Super Saiyan. That's kind of the feeling I had when first watching that scene. I had the same like butterfly feeling when Goku went first Super Saiyan. Obviously, they're not comparable because Goku is so much more iconic, but you just get the idea of like how I felt. That might be, this will be an interesting topic to actually talk about. So Sasha's death was the most pointless death in all of anime. Oh my days! The only purpose was so we start hating Gabby. I'm pretty sure that is like the only purpose why that death was like in any way necessary. After that death, like, she killed Sasha. Like everyone just started hating Gabby. They slightly hated her beforehand, but like that's when it fucking nailed down, and Gabby became a fucking like just fucking literally a target in people's eyes to just release their anger towards this fucking kid. What else? What else? I'm just thinking of what I liked about the show basically. Captain Erwin, badass character, badass leader, super smart, super smart. I love how every season they're fighting like something else. So the first season they kind of fight just the Titans, pretty much. The second season they fight humans mainly. I'm pretty sure that how it went. The third season they fought Marley, I'm pretty sure. And in fourth season, they're back to fighting Marley, but like on a bigger scale, basically. Man, oh my god, Levi versus Kenny, the most fucking iconic probably scene from that show. Fuck me, Kenny was a good villain. And Levi's whole backstory with Kevin was fucking insanely well written as well. I literally can't hate on it. I literally cannot hate on it. But anyhow, I think this is enough of a rant for me. These are just my points, basically, why I enjoyed the show, what I didn't like about the show. This is how the series works, basically, guys. So, for me, Attack on Titan in general is like a strong 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 show. Easily. Easily, easily. So, thank you guys for watching. I was your boy DB. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.